Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So here we are. Decided, I don't know, that was like in my head the whole time I was doing this. Okay, I had to grab a receipt because I did grocery first. I knew that this one was spread out over two things. Don't you guys just love, I love Myers. They do they separate everything into like grocery and then general merchandise, which is like household things. Absolutely adore that. It makes it so easy to like split it up. You don't have to like go through the whole list. Ugh, if every store could get on that wavelength, I'm telling you. Thank you, Meyer. Okay, so like I was just doing as you guys came in, I had already went through and did all my transactions. Boring part. And yeah, so that we can do the week for check-in and close out the budget for the month. I'm about 2 days late on this, but that's okay. We overspent way back in week 2. It is what it is. I don't believe in week 4. I held it down together in week 3, not so much in week 4. I feel like my husband kind of had a bad week. And I always talk about like, oh, I had a bad week and I spend. I kind of felt like he had a bad week at work. And therefore I found a few different like Coney Island charges that like he just wanted breakfast. And I think he was doing a few self-care things himself. So it is what it is. So I'll figure it out. I'll transfer money over. We also, as you've seen, had in the last one, or I think I talked about, oh yeah, right here, Planet Fitness. Well, they also, I called, deleted everything or canceled everything, and they still charged me for my yearly fee. So I'm fighting with them over about $40 right now. But I should be hopefully seeing that get put back. Yeah, so let's go through. We have to go through from like here. I think I already included, yeah, I definitely included Carl's. Let's see. Yeah, and I included that Carl's back here, even though this is 21 or 20. It shouldn't have been included. So we're going from here down and getting everything together. So let's fill all this in. Zoom you guys in just a little bit. Let's see, right there. Perfect. If y'all could see the desk around me, guys, I have been projecting it up and cutting all of the things because we have the pink planner sale, not this weekend, the next weekend. Super excited for that. So I have been cutting all of the things. I actually had to just stop, wait for the cutter to stop to do this. And yeah, so I'm so excited. All right, I'm just filling in all of what we had remaining. So I'm literally just taking this to here, and everything. Also, my next video, I get a ton of questions about how I set up my budget. Like people, and I remember going, if you go back to my first budget video, I was so confused, guys. Like I was legit like, I don't even know where to start. Like, how do you do this? Like, just get through it with me. And so I know the feeling. And we went over in gas. I just knew we were going to. Why are we going over in gas? I just feel like my husband is filling up way more than I expected. Or maybe it's me. I don't know. I wish I could tell the difference sometimes between mine and him, and for some reason my bank account isn't telling me anymore what card it's coming from, because then I could, like, from his card or my card. I'm just gonna have to start taking note of when I'm filling up so that I can tell the difference and who is spending all this money in gas. Okay. Especially now that we're not doing cash for gas. All right, grocery. Anyways, so And I know we're going to go over in grocery. There was huge sales, and I went back, yesterday? No, 2 days ago? 2 days ago, the last day of September, just to pick up one thing. And guys, they had me buy one, get one free. And I had to pick up at least the roasts that are always buy one, get one free, and pork tenderloins. I was getting pork tenderloins, like full pork tenderloins, for $3. There's just sometimes you can't, like, in order to make budgets later, like, there's just sometimes that you can't not do it. I mean, I don't know. But, ooh, I went ooh, that's a little too much over, though. I went $100 over. Oh, we definitely, yeah. But I knew this was going to happen. I didn't think that we would be $100 over, but there was really good sales this week, and I loaded up on it. It is what it is. We'll figure it out. Spending. Anyways, let's go back to what I was talking about way before this. What was I talking about way before this? Let me think. Oh, you guys are probably going to hear my laundry going to, I don't know what is in there that is like banging around in there. There's something. So sorry, but I can't stop everything that happens in my household to do that. Okay, so technically you're going to think like, oh, you're not over in this. I am. Except for my husband claims that he never did get his 75 this month. I've got to, oh, no. He claimed that he didn't, he thought he was getting 75 every paycheck. And no, that's just not right. Oh, well, we only went actually, okay, so with this math, we are, I'm going to go a little, 64.33. But I give him his 75 right off the bat, and I, for some reason, didn't show that in this math. So I don't know. So technically, we only went over $10.67, and honestly, oh, this is, I'm like, where is Betty? That's business. That's, I mean, we went over $100 and $200 last month. We went over. And so going over only over $10 this month. Oh, that's a huge improvement. So, but we're about to just take it out on household right now. So, $250. I have no idea what I was talking about before either. So, it is what it is. $29.79. Nope, minus. $51.04. Minus 9.26. So $51.04. So we are over $41.48. Eating out. We didn't do one eating out. Yay for us. We actually did eat out once, but I had a free coupon, a free pizza coupon. There we go. And so we didn't spend anything to keep that down. So yay for us. And we didn't have any unbudgeted. So the things that we were like going out of control crazy on, which I'll bring down here. Let's see here. Okay, so if you remember right, in the beginning of the month, our puppy got neutered. So let me see here. Yeah, okay. So right here, you'll see our puppy got neutered, and my husband had to get an unexpected new phone. So that is a ton of the unbudgeted right off the bat. So, and technically, I mean, we had the money set aside for the neutering, but it did come through this and did go into our budget. So I put it in here. So that is really, so I mean, starting the month off at 247 and ending the month at 283, I mean, I actually call that a win, because the only unbudgeted one also was our dishwasher that broke. So we had to go buy a piece for that. So that was the only other unbudgeted pretty much thing that came out. Yes, we did go over in eating out, like I mentioned in other week 1 check-ins. We just, September was hard. September was the first month of virtual learning. September was the first month of like getting back into the swing of things. September was hard, guys. So we're giving ourselves some grace, and we'll get through it a little bit. So we'll figure it all out. I think I'm going to end up putting a little bit more income in and all that kind of stuff. So hold on. Okay. I need to, there we go. Okay. All right. So let's go through all of this and make sure that things were paid. Now, our car insurance. Something happened with our car insurance, which my thing just literally signed out. I don't know why our car insurance went up by $20. It should have went down, if anything, because of the new laws, but it went up. Oop, and I'm gonna shake everything. But it went up. So I do have a little bit of switching here. I have white out somewhere around here. Okay, so let me find that. And I had to make an extra consumer's energy. Yeah, right there. So this ended up being, which I need to call on and figure out what the heck. 276.90. I have no idea. That was paid in the beginning, and then I actually had to pay $190 and right there, $190.49 more. Again, I don't know. I need to go back into my records and figure out what happened. So a lot of our bills were rather different this month, which shouldn't be. This one was only $15, and I didn't pay water yet. I need to do that. Other than that, everything else is there. So consumers, and this would be plus $190. I got to figure out what we're doing. This ended up being $118.39. That was the same. That was the same. But this ended up only being $15. That was the same. And this ended up being, what did I say, $276.90. So let's all add that all back up. Unfortunately, not many of those went down other than the one Culligan bill, and that's just not enough to take into account. So 819, 207 plus 190, 118.39. Let's just say this was an expensive month. Oh, one thing though, while I'm adding this up, I finally got a letter in the mail about the stimulus. Speaking of that, actually, I need to handle that within the next day. And yeah, I actually need to go handle that. I don't know when. I think it was by the 15th. And it says I need to claim it. You think? I would love to claim it. I don't know how to do that. So, hopefully we hear something back on that soon. I have no idea. I got to figure that out. Okay. So, gas we ended up spending $200 plus 30. Nope. 230. 52. Groceries was $3.50. Oh, I have never spent $3.50. 74. Sinking funds was $2.50. Household 141.48. Let's see. Spending was 160.67. Eating out was 209.73. Unbudgeted was 283.36. That was a dyslexic moment. $36. Okay. So that plus 350, 74. It's 250. It's 141.48. 209.73. 283.36. Ouch. $1,626.50. Okay, so as you can see, I didn't do anything with our income because our income ended up staying the same. Insurance won't kick in. I believe it could be this next check, actually, this one that I'm about to get. We'll see. I don't know. Should be kicking in here soon, but we got all that handled. So there's that. Okay, 24, 22, 45, and 116.26. I'm sure that we're like we didn't have that much covered. So 38. Oops. 38.71. 52 minus 24, 22, 45 minus 16. Nope. 16, 26, 50. Yep. 177.43. Okay. So, that's all you can do to that. We have a savings account. We have savings accounts. We have sinking funds. We have all of that kind of stuff. We didn't pay off any debt this month, as you, obviously. Other than a credit card balance or minimum balance, I did pay that. I'm just trying to process all of this. I'm going to do much better in October. We're going to do much better in October. I have talked to my husband. I have let him know that like this month can't happen again. Though, I really feel like you can take almost $300 out of this. Like if you can take $300 out of this for the vet and for that broken dishwasher, like we're doing fine. Like we're not that far over on tons of things. Groceries is what it is. Groceries is what it is. I'm telling you, I have now commented to my friend like 3 times this week that my kid has, if I've paid attention to him, he's literally ate 5 meals a day. And not just like snacky meals, like sit down, full blown pork chops or chicken or something 5 times a day. So gosh, per se, if he's got another growth spurt coming, but he probably does. And he's literally eating me out of house and home. Plus all the sales were good. So you got to take advantage of the sales. So I am going to reel groceries back in. I'm about to sit down, do our meal plan. I'm going to sit down and like do all of the things to keep our grocery budget under control this month. I'm going to do less. You know what? I was in the grocery store a lot this week or this month. And I think that's what happened. If you can look here. So this is a good grocery like tip. 1, 2. And I'm going to do just the big grocery ones. But that's the point too, honestly, though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. I was in the grocery store 8 times this month. Let's just go back to August and let's see what my grocery. We did go over $50 on groceries that month, but I do want to go see 1, 2, 3. That's like $3. 4, 5. Oops, 6. So still 6 times. So, but we went over $50. If I could keep myself out of if I could only go to the grocery store 2 times, I bet you, and if I just don't keep, I only put this on regular discs, so I didn't keep a ton of months in here. I bet you the months that I stayed in budget, I only went to the grocery store twice or 3 times, probably 3 times. I would like to do 2. I'm trying to go down to 1, but 2, I don't have enough storage for right now for 1, but I would like to go down to 1. But 2, I bet you I could stay in budget if I just stayed out of the grocery store. So, all right, guys, so that is the closeout. I already closed out my sinking funds. Where did those go? Over here with you guys. We are not touching the sinking funds. Other than for baseball, but you'll see that in October, where I took them all out. That's pretty much the only one that we touch. And we started a new sinking fund. So, I mean, we're doing okay. It's just, yep, I mean, and I had a wedding this month, so I should be I'll make up the $200, which is no big deal. I wasn't putting 100% of my income because I keep a lot of it in the business account for business expenses. So we'll just have to scrunch together a few extra pennies from the business and pay myself a little bit more, and do it that way. So thank you guys so much for being here. I'd definitely be on the lookout for October's budget. And like I said, I think that's what I was talking about now. October, I am going to, as I'm doing it, I am going to be going through with how to set up a budget for October. So I will see you in the next one.